What's going on, guys? So I got something I need to admit to you all. I bought some plant-based beef. You know, I've just decided that, you know, hunting really isn't for me anymore, and I think it's just better if we all become vegans, you know. Gotcha. So I bought this actually for a test today. I'm going to be running some tests on some broadheads, and I'm going to be shooting through scapulas. Going to be shooting through this impossible beef, because real beef is too good to waste. So this is pretty close to that. So I'm going to be putting it on a 3D deer target with a scapula. Put some of this meat over it. I'm going to shoot some broadheads through there, so we'll see how it goes. So I'm changing stuff up because last year I wasn't happy with the pass-through rate that I had with my arrows. I was running a Easton 6.5 340 spine arrow, running almost 29 inches, and I just didn't really have that punch that I wanted to have. I was shooting 125 grain cutthroat broadhead, making sure they were sharp. So I've graduated up to the Hunter Strider. It's 300 spine this time, and it's 10 grains per inch. I've put a 50 grain insert up front, and I have 125 grain field point. So these have got about 15% FOC, which is considered a high FOC, just for punching through that scapula. So the new broadhead I've got this year is a KUDU Point 125 grain. We're going to see how this shoots through the scapula of a deer. 3-blade Montec G5. These things have been pretty good in the past, but we'll see how it holds up against the scapula. So I've also got a cutthroat 125 grain. It's very dull. I think I've shot it and missed a couple deer with it, shot a couple deer with it. We'll see how important it is to have a sharp broadhead to shoot through these scapulas. Oh yeah, dude. So, before I lift this up, we're gonna look at this side. We have it completely coming out the other side of the deer, but it's not as far as it was because I hit the main part of the scapula here. Completely shattered right down. This is the shot I wanted right here. Completely shattered through the scapula. This broadhead's gonna have no problem passing through a deer. Let's go! Let's go! All right, we got scapula number 2. So as you can see, I hit it. Not much penetration though. Did not go out the other side with a dull broadhead. So it looks like I really only got maybe this far in, which is still a pretty good amount, but the importance of a sharp broadhead is very key. Perfect shot. So, looking on the other side of the deer, don't see any other penetration It did go through the scapula. This thing is so slippery now. Oh, it's impossible deep. There is a nice hole in there though. So the advantage of these are if you don't get a scapula shot, you're gonna have a big old hole in this thing. We're gonna do one more test with the KUDU. This one did not penetrate through the other side as well. I mean, it was pretty far through. Took this little chunk out. Probably got wedged in between. So the KUDU point did very well, and then as soon as it started getting more dull, the penetration slowed down a lot. It was almost all the way through on my like third or fourth scapula shot. So having a sharp broadhead is very important. Making sure your arrow is heavier is very important as well. So a lot of improvement from last year. So now I just got to work on my shot. I think I know what my setup is going to be, is these KUDU points. And they shoot very straight. The arrow moves very fast. They come very sharp as well, and the blade is still a couple little micro scratches, but it's not bent, and it's going to be good to go for the next once I sharpen it back up. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and always remember, execution over excuses.
Kick it in the thickets with the crickets in the crowd, and whitetail shooting, never missing like his granddad. Feel the freezer, stack it up with a steady